Hello everyone, we're here at Arabian Ranches, and one of the things we've been doing at the golf course over the past few months is cleaning up the look of the golf course off the fairway, the desert areas, trying to clean them up, give a more fresher look. As you see behind us, the sand's much more into place. So one of the shots we'll find a lot more with golfers now that play at Arabian Ranches is the ball running off the fairway into the sand, okay, and potentially a ball that's dropping in the sand, okay, from its first bounce pitching the sand. So it gives us two very different lies. Sometimes the ball will be very clean sitting on top, sometimes the ball might be sitting down a little bit in the sand, okay. That maybe requires a little bit of attention with your focus, first of all, on the club selection. The club obviously you pick is going to be determined a little bit by the lie. The ball sits down, you may have to go up your clubs into maybe a higher lofted club, just to make sure you're not going to get too much of the sand caught with the ball. If it's sitting on the firmer sand, you'll see there's a slight difference in the colour, okay. What it allows us to do is be a lot more aggressive with the shot, a lot more focused on the shot as we'd play a normal shot. So a couple of key areas we're looking for really are the grip position. We just want to maybe take a little bit off the grip to help us get the contact of the ball, okay. Make sure we're not going to get a position where we're digging into the sand, okay. Sometimes if we have the club too long, okay, we can go a little bit early in our release, get the club into the sand, okay. So a little bit down with the grip, okay. And our stance, okay, one of the key things we want to have with our stance is the lower we get in the sand, okay, the more likely we are to take more sand with the ball. So just a light footing in the sand just to get a bit of a feel for the texture, okay. Some of the sand that's near the fairways will be a bit heavier, some of the sand's a bit further away from the fairways will be a bit lighter, so helps you maybe get a feel for the sand texture. And in terms of the ball position, okay, we want to make sure we're going to go through this ball very cleanly. So a central ball position is going to help you, okay, just focus on keeping a very stable lower body base, okay. Too far forward, too far back, you may get too much movement off the ball, okay. So as we set up to the ball, we're looking for those 2 or 3 keys, a little bit down the grip, okay. Setting up to the ball with the ball more or less in the center, and with our feet, okay, just a very slight setting in the sand here, okay. So as we set up the golf ball, we're ready to make a nice turn, keeping the lower body stable. This is one of our key areas, okay. A lot of amateurs tend to have too much movement in their swing off the ball, back and forward, so a nice stable base, okay, and that can be helped by a slightly shorter backswing on the way back to try and keep the control as we go through, okay, and really just come into it like a full shot, not trying to make too much distinction in the fact we're in the sand, okay. So as we set up to the ball and go through that, okay, we just want to commit to this foot shot the same way as we do normal shots, okay, and hopefully that'll help your golf swing on the desert.